Does he know he's streaming? Fuck yeah, he knows he's streaming. Set this up for the last 26 million hours. Of course I know I'm streaming. Get your sets out in the chat, boys. Oh, Reba. So we're going to be opening 7-5 suited because we're on a table of bitches. Yes, we've got him, boys. We've got him now. Damn, he's played back against our 7-5 suited. Guys, shh, type shh in the chat. Alive and well, and we are showing exactly what we're made of here on the tough streets, the intuitive streets. And guys, I've had a few messages recently, and it's good to get back on the grinds because then I get more interaction, more feedback from you all out there, get to hear how you're doing. I had one specifically from an old kind of student person that I staked, and it was lovely. He was saying that he got caught up in the PO cycles for a few years, and he was just not doing very well. And recently, he refound my videos and started watching the Bankroll challenge and showed me his graph, and it was just up again. And he said he felt like he's playing like himself again. Something I'm paraphrasing here, but it's one of many types of messages that I've had like that over the years. But it feels really, really good to be back on the consistent grind and getting those types of feedback. And this is what we're here to show you. So hopefully, if my internet should allow it, things are going to be a lot better. I just tried earlier. It was a bit laggy, but now we're here. We're clear. And we're going to be grinding 100 NL Zoom with our $2,000 bankroll, which we've made, I would say, in roughly about 32 sessions, if I had to guess. 32 sessions, averaging probably like 3 to 4 hours, maybe on average. So definitely put the hours in, but not as many as you might expect. So. And this is what we're showing. We're showing how to not only crush, but how to crush whilst gauging and tapping in and cultivating our own unique manifestation of genius. And every single one of you out there has it. You've all got that little spark of divinity. And what we say is, fuck GTO, because that bitches is exactly what you need to be saying every single morning and saying, fuck GTO. GTO has got to go. Say no to GTO. Short shout out. And so there were, throughout my career, there have been so many other professionals that have looked at how I've played and how I've taught and been like, fuck that guy. He's no good at poker. I don't care that he's won millions from nothing. I don't care that he consistently crushes every single type of poker that he plays. He ain't no good at poker because he don't think like we do. And so recently, along with, over every single year that I've played poker, I had people saying, that guy, no way he could beat 500 NL Zoom. And some guy even dedicated a stream to it saying I couldn't even beat 200 NL Zoom. So I said, hey, you guys out there, any of you out there, put your money where your mouth is. Instead of just being little whiny bitches, put your balls down on the table and say, okay, I'm willing to bet it. I'm willing to bet. And I said 100 to 200K USD, whether I could beat 500 Zoom. I'm not gonna study. I've never studied. I just like thinking about poker. I might speak about poker with friends, but I'm not gonna like go down on PO and start, jizzing myself over all of the fucking various lines that PO is going to be taking, all of the perfect frequencies that you can get and node locking. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to play like me. Hannah, have I ever looked at a PO solver?
No.
No? Good answer.
I don't know what that is.
Correct. That's why she doesn't even know what PO solver is. So, nobody taking my action. Guys, if anybody out there wants to say, hey, these intuitive players ain't all that, just direct them towards Hannah. She'll kick their ass. Or direct them towards my tweet and just be like, okay, put your money where your mouth is, my friends. Put your money where your mouth is. Charlie was doing 10% C-bets for all the other pros. Yeah, and all the overbet C-bets. I was doing all that shit. And then PO was like, do these things. And everyone was like, okay then. Okay, we're going 100 now. I am lucky. I am skillful. I will win. Okay. And if we don't win, we go down 17. Who gives a shit? We just grind it back up like we know how. flopped a straight first hand. Very nice. All right, I'm going to try and zoom in a bit more. I will note that it's a bunch harder to remember to zoom in at every hand than it is to just play. But hopefully, we'll do fine. Is that dead on the flop? Okay. Good job. Good job. Okay. First hand of 100 zoom, not the best. We're going to be isolating. Going to be isolating pretty loose here. Taking it down. Going to size that we get some fold equity with our hand. Let's bear that in mind next time somebody says that I can't beat a stake, that absolutely nobody was interested. And the offer will stay until, probably until near my charity launches, then I won't have enough time. Okay, so I'm feeling overbet. Instinct says overbet. We're going to go for an overbet. We're going to be folding out some 10x. We're going to be repping some king queens. Yeah, you can have some two pairs. You can have some pair and straight draws, but whatever. Now again, I think we're gonna go for an overbet. If he's got a 9, he's calling. If he's got king queen, he's calling. I think pretty much everything else is going to be folding. I want to put at the top. So we get hero called by ace king. God damn it. All right. Bluffing recreational players off top pair. Not always the wisest thing, but sometimes it's got to be done. Here we are getting in the Cowboys. Very nice situation. Broshi here. Don't know what you're talking about, I'm sorry. No, sorry, no idea what you're talking about. We're going to be 3-betting 7-5 suited, because this guy looks like kind of easy target. Going to be c-bet my bottom pair, assuming he's probably just going to play like a little bitch. And it seems like a decent enough bluff card, I would say anyway. What do you guys think? Somebody just types, wow, I'm high. And he folds like a little bitch. Nah, I don't think we could actually. I'll take it back. I'll take it back. No raising for us. Here we're going to be 3-betting. Here we're going to be 3-betting. And here we're going to be calling, as this guy's a recreational. They've called them both, and we've missed all of our flops. This is, so what shall I focus on this one? Guys, we love the shushes in the chat. 15 is good enough for me, my friend. Okay, so we 3-bet, we c-bet. Going to be going probably just bet shove on a lot of runouts. We're getting him to fold all his like 8s, 9s. Maybe if he floated with some fucking ace queens. The club's obviously not the best. He can have ace king here. Just going to be going 3 streets here. If he wants to shove, he can shove. No snap fold is pretty bad news. Probably means it's just calling with some like ace queen of clubs, but happens. Never know. He might be deciding to fold. Nice. Nice. Here we've called a 3-bet. He's checked back the flop, and we're betting a third on the turn. It does lead us open to a lot of raises, but I don't know if people raise enough there. And on the river, we are going to be going for full value. against ace high, if he should so choose to call us with ace high. Obviously, he could shove it, put us in a tough spot, but we're okay with that. If it does happen, it happens, and he does. I think we're going to go for it. 3-5. Okay. Nice hand, my friend. Nice hand. Okay, down here we are going to be calling. We called a 4-bet, called a c-bet. SPR pretty small, and I'm probably going to be folding on the turn if he does decide to shove. Man, I thought that 6 was a brick. Anyone else think that 6 was a brick? Everyone folded. Open a bit wider here. Recreational player in the small blind, and he actually justifies our wide open. Going to be overbetting, and we're going to be shoving. We're not playing scared. Damn, don't throw us a balloon and call. Throw us a balloon and fold. Man, this feels like a spot that people tank call, doesn't it? Just feels like one of those spots. Heart's beating. Knees weak. Palms are sweaty. I'm gonna vomit on my clothes already. Cook me some spaghetti. I'm nervous. On the service, we gotta look calm and ready. To bomb rivers. Don't ever forgetty. Yes, boys! Yes, boys. The 500 zoom regs are probably better than a lot of the high stakes regs. But then the super high stakes regs that are really, really good are going to be better than the 500 zoom regs. I'm actually tempted to call this one. Oh, you didn't see it. Okay, so good at sets. That's a nice one to see, as this one seems to have gone tits up. Nice hand. Here we go. Here we go indeed. That's a good sign. Aces are in. Have aces are in. I had 10-5 off. Good to hear it, my friend. Good to hear it. I like this guy. I have 9-6 off now. Jesus Christ. I hope he does. One does not care. Man, he really doesn't care. Okay, well, that was a nice one. Nice little boost to the bankroll. Bitches. Gotta be overbetting here. Nice. Gotta be check raising. Okay, the snap call is very good. The turn is very bad. So it's just embrace our losses. Man, I wish I had 7-5 suited. Okay. Now, the board's gone out pretty nicely, I'd say. Nice. Nice. Against recreational players, you don't need to be thinking, how often do I have a jack? You need to be thinking, how often do they have a jack? Because I don't think they're at the level where they're truly going to be able to determine how likely it is you have one. So Just have to be making a decision based on their range, not yours in those spots. And guys, get your BSTIs out in the chat if you know what that means. BSTI. We're going to be calling, of course. It's kind of nice. We've got a lot of pocket pairs in our range. Does not hit us very hard at all. We do have some suited brawl plays as well. You know, this is not the worst in the world. Here, we are going to be betting. Here, I think we're going to be calling against that size. Just going to give up on the 7-4 suited. I'm confused. If this is a reg, what's his note? Oh, is that guy? Okay. We'll go for that. And that is pretty beautiful. You got to be honest. You don't get much more pretty than that. And some other stuff happening over here. We're just going to be calling whilst we try and dodge our own outs. Deuce, 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 deuce. Nice. And now we're going to go back here. We're going to be going all in. And a snap fold, meaning he does not have a 10. Basically, there he's either got a 10, he's calling us, or he doesn't, and he's folding. Hold me close, sway me more, like a flower bending in the breeze. Bend with me, sway with ease. When you dance, you have a way with me. Stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Okay, so we are going to be going that size. Can get some folds on the flop from like ace, queen, no club. Then we're probably going to be betting the turn. So you can have ace king. You probably just jams ace king a lot. You can have tens. You can have something like ace jack suited, I assume. Can have aces. Can have ace queen with the club. Actually going to check it. Dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have the magic technique. When we sway, I grow weak. On this river, I feel like it's going to be a jam. Yeah, we're just going to jam it. If he's got a snap call, he's got a snap call. If he's got a tank call, he's got a tank call. It's just what we're going to do. Nice. Nice. So we're raising the turn at 5 high. I think he limped. We checked. He bet. We called. Now we bet. We raised. And, hey, Hannah. Would I like dinner? Huh? Would I like dinner? Yeah. Yeah. Dinner'd be good. Getting the small bluff through that probably went good. Please be true. Wow, in other words, ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Cool it open. I love you. We're going to be going for the double check. Going to be going for the raise and probably checking the river. Not anymore. Not anymore. Okay, let's play a game called Dodge Quads, shall we? 3, 2, 1, Dodge Quads! That's how you play. And you get a tank call by queens. That's the second half of the game. What on earth? Do you actually just have quads? Aces. Damn. I forgot about that game. Dodge aces. Shall we mute him? Shall we mute him? Because you didn't need to say it. Didn't need to say it. In other words, baby, kiss me. Okay, so we're getting check raised here. After c-betting small. We're getting check raised here. This guy probably has a 9. Oh, sorry. This guy probably has a 9. Let's just keep that in mind. Going all in on the other table. Snap called by a flush. That's unfortunate. Oops. I think he's just got a 9, but he could just be doing this with 7s. A deuce? Calling 5 deuce. Alright. We're getting back in it. Come on. So people definitely can be double barreling it. It does feel pretty value-y, but oof, worse river in the deck probably. Maybe a queen's worse. It's hard to say. Okay, fold. No, no good. Also 3. It went limp. ISO to 4. We went to 14, I think. Going to be going 25 on the turn. And we're going to be jamming the river. Avoiding the snap calls. Very nice in that spot. Oh, brutal. Not avoiding the quads. And the... Fair enough. He wanted to get that. That tissue's out. The tissue's out. Damn, we might be down again. That was a brutal one. Joking about the randomization, of course. Oof. Got this one through. Unfortunately, we have run into aces. And club. We are losing that one. Ooh, we might be down. We might actually be down. How much did we start on? Gotta check we're not down 3 binds. Hope you guys can feel how invested I am in 100L. Just realized this guy knows who we are, which is unfortunate for us. I don't actually mean to check that, but I was going to check anyway. Okay, so we have huge 4-bet here. And flopped something. Aces are good. The other guy had aces. Fair enough. We're actually going to be checking. If he checks, there's only 2 bad turns in the deck. 69 is good enough for me. And 10's no good. Hold. Deuce. Nice. Deuce. Okay, we're back. We're back.